Did you know that you can make a lot of money by saying the exact same thing? Yes, it's actually true because it allows you to double down on your expertise and to teach the fundamentals to your audience as well. And so sometimes when we're thinking about trying to create content, we're trying to reinvent the wheel, we're trying to say something different, or sometimes we focus on saying opposing views just to stand out there. But at the end of the day, you have to remind your audience, right? If I put a flyer up one time and the event is next month, who is going to remember that? How many people are going to remember that you have an event coming up? You have to talk about it multiple times. And something I like to do, I do like to share the same message, but I might look different. I might change up my outfit, or I might change up the way I explain it so that my audience, certain members, are able to understand it more. Because sometimes when you say something one way, other people may not understand it. But if you do a skit or you do some sort of different type of content to help explain that core piece of content or that core skill, then it'll help your audience to understand more, and they may invest with you at a later point. And so how I was able to get clients utilizing social media is because I shared the same ideals. Every now and then, maybe a little bit more than that, I actually go back to my basic principles and I share them again. I will reshare posts that have been created that they were in the past, and now I just keep resharing them because they're still true. Of course, different things in your expertise may change, different things in your industry may change, and you might have to update it, but for the most part, a lot of your stuff should kind of be the same because it's your ideals, it's your process. And of course, we're going to be refining our process. But if you can teach your audience about the same things like multiple times, like keep going back to your core pieces of content, your core ideals, your core messaging, then you're able to help them really understand what it is that they need to know about your industry and be educated on what products and services are a good fit for them. And so sometimes I'll talk about my business. That's another thing, talking about your business on social media, what it is that you do and how you help people. That is so important because you use that when you meet other people, you use that when you're talking to prospective clients, and that's how you introduce yourself. And so sometimes some people come up to me and they'll be like, yeah, you do social media, right? I don't really like that question because I feel as though I put out so much content explaining what I do that they should understand it. But the truth of it is that everyone is not paying attention to what it is that you're doing. And so I have to humble myself and be like, yeah, this is what I do, and I do this and this and this. So hopefully next time they understand, yes, Monique helps people with their social media strategy, specifically entrepreneurs in the self-care niche, in the wellness niche. Go green. That's Monique. That's who she helps promote on social media. So I want people to walk away with that. And so I keep building out content that puts that in their minds, that that is who I serve. And so you might have noticed, if you've been following me on social media, that I have plants in the background, and I try to incorporate greenery, nature, so that way people understand, yeah, Monique works with wellpreneurs. She works with wellness entrepreneurs. So don't feel like you always have to recreate the wheel. Sometimes you just have to go back to your ideals and explain it in a different way, or you can share the same type of script, say the same things, but kind of change up the background so it looks different, it looks fresh. That's really all there is to social media, is that you're sharing your ideas and you're expressing your perspective, and you just do it in a nice, refreshing way. So if you want more social media tips, be sure to check out the links in my description as well as my social media playlist.